510 Connecticut Avenue, the site of what would later be described as a national literary landmark. After leaving her government job, Carla Cohen started a new career path, independent bookstore owner. She partnered with Barbara Mead, a former bookstore manager, and opened Politics and Prose.
The bookstore, Politics and Prose, is now 38 years old. It started with two women who at the time were in their 40s. They hadn't really known each other before they became business partners. And they basically set the store up from scratch. And over the next 2.5 decades, the store grew.
In 2011, a cancer diagnosis drove Carla and Barbara to sell their beloved bookstore, a decision that was compared to selling the Washington Monument.
So by the time the store was sold in 2011, it had become very established, very prominent, well known. My wife and I assumed ownership, not having really any experience in the business, but we had a great staff. They helped school us in the business, as did a number of colleagues around the country who also were involved in book selling.
And while Politics and Prose has maintained its popularity over the years, they still face tremendous issues that impact independent bookstores. Within the bookselling industry, Amazon and other forms of e-commerce have claimed 52.9% of the print book market share, while 41.12% of sales go to large corporations.
In terms of what differentiates an independent bookstore from a chain, say like Barnes & Noble, well, one thing is the size. Many independent bookstores are smaller than many of the chain locations. The selection of books tends to be more focused and curated on the interests of the community. There's a real emphasis on customers' service.
These strategies are what make indies like Politics and Prose so crucial to their communities. Their ability to cater to a specific audience makes shopping for books such a personalized, unique experience.
The common denominator that I found among the most successful bookstores was that they were all very rooted in their communities, and that's what really had helped sustain them over the years. Having now owned and managed Politics and Prose for 11 years, there are just so many special things about the place each day, from the events we have to customers that come in and say hi. It's just truly a wonderful place to be, and it often brings a sense of satisfaction and fulfillment, knowing that we are finding books for people, putting on events, allowing people to meet authors and get signed books, and offering classes and that are helping to enlighten people, and all the things we do, we feel bring pleasure and enjoyment and more knowledge to people, and that's what keeps us going day in and day out.